Dude, I'm rolling with the Browns. Plus 6.5 against the Steelers. I think the Steelers win this game, but I think the Browns keep it close. Browns are playing like Jameis Winston coming in and bringing life to an organization and a team that was clearly dead throughout the year. They still are dead, like they have nothing to necessarily play for. But if you watch the Hard Knocks, you see the O-line coach giving the speech that he's giving. Like, they have juice going into all these games. They're expecting to win. We're not going out to Denver to ski. We're going out there to win a football game. They're very close in that game. Denver's a good football team. And I just feel like Jameis Winston, that he gives them life, man. Chubb, they're going to want to get him going. It's going to be tough against the Steeler defense. Russell Wilson threw for over 400 yards last week, which he's balling. But I think this is a spot to where the Steelers are favored so highly with 6.5 points. Mike Tomlin, as a favorite at home, is really 50-50. I'm taking the Browns with 6.5 points, and that's my game of the week.
I'm with you on that. For the stat you put of Mike Tomlin being a favorite at home, like whenever he's a dog, a road dog, it's like a guaranteed cover.
Yeah.
Guaranteed every single time.
And even just a dog in general.
Yeah. It makes me a little bit nervous because Russell Wilson is becoming his danger witch. He's becoming his Subway sandwich. He's the dude that he's dishing the ball over the yard. Arthur Smith and him have something going on that's special. Their defense is always good. Mike Tomlin, from a strategic standpoint, whether it's 2-minute, 4-minute, getting a last-second field goal, he's always the guy that has his guys in the right position. But 6.5 points is a lot. I think more than anything, it's an over game. I think Russ, the way he's getting going, the way Jameis Winston, he's going to throw for a lot of touchdowns. He's going to throw for a lot of picks, and he's going to make for a lot of points.
I think this, but to play devil's advocate, this being an under game, it's like two offenses that are coming off big weeks. Russell Wilson had his first game over 400 yards. This could be like kind of a correction in the system. So they're playing like a competitive rivalry in division game where the Steelers win it, but the Browns ultimately cover. And Lord, what did Jameis say? What was the quote, JP?
Deliver me
from my pick sixes.
He prayed during a press conference.
That's
Dude's one of one.
Yeah.
He is one of one.
He has nothing to lose, so he can
forever, dude.
He can be this guy right now.
He's like the modern day Gronk.
Yeah.
He just he's
Just
himself
whatever,
all the time.
Yeah.
People at first weren't a big fan of it. Now they're a massive fan of it. Everything he kind of says, everyone's just like, this guy's the fucking
It's
guy.
because he's not the
Most likable
franchise
guy in the world.
quarterback. Because if he was the franchise quarterback, I feel like some people would be like, take this goofy personality and be like, oh, we don't like that shit.
They
But
tried
now
to do it to Baker in Cleveland.
True.
Different personality, but still like a goofy ass personality.
Yeah, they didn't like that.
Didn't like it.
But now,
they would pay billions of dollars for Baker right now.
Now. Yeah, for sure.
To have that team that was like getting in the playoffs, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. I'm with you. I'll take that all the way. Delanie?
Yeah, I'll follow suit.
All right.
So you like the Browns plus 6.5 as well?
Against the Steelers, yeah. For sure.
All right. What's your Georgia Boot game of the week?
Oh, my Georgia Boot game of the week will be Seattle versus the Cardinals. Again, I love the Cardinals, what the Cardinals got going on, but I'm going to have to stay away from the points this game. I'm going to take the under, 45.5. The reason why I'm taking the points is because both teams both hit unders 5 out of 6 games. The Seattle Seahawks hit unders 4 out of 5 games against NFC West teams. Both teams right now, I'm going to say the Seahawks defense is firing on all cylinders. But their offense isn't really firing like they did in the last 8 weeks. They haven't been firing like they did in the beginning of the season. Cardinals, their defense is been holding it down. Cardinals' offense has not been firing these last 3 games they've been having. Kyle been throwing 3 interceptions. He threw more than 3 interceptions these last three games. So with that being said, I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game, so I'm going to take that 45.5.
I think it's
under.
moved down to 44.5.
It moved down?
Yeah, it's moved down.
Yeah, so I'm still going to take that 44.
And again, like Coop had the stat as well.
I like the Cardinals
0-2 since the new Black Ops 6 map came out.
Who been 0-2? Because he been playing. Don't
Kyler
do my
Murray.
man. I know he has been throwing.
The new map dropped. He's
It
0-2.
did. Yeah, no.
That is tough.
But I'm definitely taking the under on this game. This is going to be I feel like a low-scoring game. It's going to be based on defense. If the teams can score, it's not going to be many touchdowns, many score points.
I love how the season's worked itself out so much that we're leaning heavily on like gambling data.
Yeah.
Trying to follow trends.
Follow trends.
Yeah.
Look at analytics.
Yeah.
Everything what's going on here. Okay.
You got to.
We got to buy low.
And you
sell
got
high.
to. You have to, though.
I like the Cardinals.
Yeah, I like the
I like the
Cardinals to
Cardinals.
win
I like the
too,
Cardinals
but
in that game.
I'ma stay away
They
from
get
it.
back at Seattle. I think this is the second time they played in 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
They lost the first one. See, they lost to Seattle the first time. The Cardinals. Remember, I had them.
Yeah.
They lost.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle been on fire. They've been firing right now.
Yeah,
so.
without fact checking me, I'm pretty sure those games split when it's like 2 games
You're
in
right,
3 weeks.
and
They
especially
usually-
in the
they
same
usually
conference.
split.
And it's
So I like the Cardinals.
Yeah.
My game of the week. I don't know what it is about this year, but I'm into big spreads. I'm into it. I look at the teams and how well they're playing. Eagles in their last 5 games have covered, and they're favored by 12 against the Panthers. Panthers are a little bit better than we thought. We saw Bryce Young getting all giddy like a 12-year-old boy when he got a win about 4 weeks ago. His last 3 weeks, they've lost by exactly 3 points.
Yeah.
2 of those teams, not good teams. The one good team that they lose their 3 points to are the Chiefs, which we found out this year. They're going to win, but it's going to be ugly. So they're never going to really cover. I like the Eagles. I love their run game. I love their defense. I think they're kind of flipped their storylines from last year. Like no one was really talking in the beginning of the year this year. Now they're starting to come on the scene in a big way. They had a big win against the Ravens. Last year they started so hot, and then we saw the abysmal end where they're calling for the head coach's head. I think this is the year they maybe get over that hump. I think they might make a big move in the playoffs.
And if
only to be
the headlines too recently with Sirianni is like going into the bye week. I forget what week it was, but it seemed like him and Jalen Hurts like connected via FaceTime over the phone, like a one-on-one meeting, talking about culture and everything else. And they're like trending like in the right direction as far as like culture and leadership and all the things that was kind of being said about Sirianni, about how he's coming to life now in his role like as the head coach. But I like that pick too, because I feel like no matter what, the Eagles, they always stay ahead of the chains. And if they get you into that second half similar to the Lions, like, dude, they just out physical you, bro.
That's
and even if the Panthers keep it closer on halftime, it's like, dude, they just wear you down in the second half. And they have the outfit, they have the offensive line, they have the interior D line, they have cats making plays. You see that hit that Cooper DeJean had on D-Hen, the King?
That was a good form tackle.
Form tackle, coming
Good,
up out of the
heady.
hips, good base.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great job. Caught Derek right as he was turning around. A rare Derrick Henry catch.
But Derek don't run people over too though. But that was a great tackle. But he's not the type of person that catch a ball, see you, and like try to line it up.
Regardless,
he try
Cooper
to
DeJean, sneaky athletic.
No, that was
Sneaky
a perfect
athletic,
hit.
smart, heady ball player.
You hit him when you see him, and that's what he did. He went.
You hit him when you see him.
Yeah, I like the Eagles.
love that.
I like the Eagles too though in that game to cover.
I can't wait to see the Eagles and the Lions in the playoffs. Cannot wait to see
No,
that.
you just
The
you
Eagle
hope
and
that
the
that's
Lions?
what the NFC Championship is, or
The Eagles and the
Packers?
Lions.
the Packers.
The
Man,
Packers,
don't sleep
bruh.
on them.
You kind of fall in love with the Packers, huh?
Yeah, it's like they don't have all of the media and everybody behind them the
the
same way that the
glam.
Lions do, the same way that the Eagles do. And the Packers take care of business. And Jordan Love, he's going to continue to get better. They have a run game with Josh Jacobs. They have a good opportunistic defense.
Yep.
I do. I like the Packers can make it interesting for the NFC Championship.
They just
All
need
to say the NFC is pretty deep.
Yeah.
The NFC is pretty deep.
Definitely.